Welcome back to episode 3 of Me versus the AI on Wingspan. We're going to go ahead and jump right into this. So, in the first attempt, I was defeated by the Hand and the Badger. We are now in the third episode, where in the second episode, I came up on top. I was victorious. This crazy looking pigeon dude with his gold necklace actually, got lucky and won my second attempt against the AI. But now I feel like it's only fair that because the AI won once and I won the second time, that we go ahead, rock and roll, get right back into it with the third and what will be maybe the final match here in the best 2 out of 3 series that this has become. Let's see if we get a good 5 card starting hand. And let's see what we got for goals here for the round. So we've got the number of birds in the grasslands, number of birds in the forest, number of birds in total, and eggs in the water. Okay, so let's take a look. What do we got? This is a really interesting setup for the rounds here now. So the rounds change every game. They're random on what is going to be focused on. So that really creates a nice way to break up your strategy, and you've got to kind of play to these rounds and acquire the most number of points. So what we're going to want to do here, let's focus on that first round. We're going to want to get some birds here in the grassland that are going to be helping us out. This is a really interesting one. American goldfinch, 2 wheat, gain 3 wheat from the supply when it's placed. Baird's sparrow, we've got 1 worm, 1 wheat, lay 1 egg on any bird. This is really neat as well. Play another bird in the same habitat, pay its normal cost. Ooh, look at this. We can do this and this. I think that is a strategy that can work out. Look at that. Turkey vulture also costs 0. So we could even play the turkey vulture along with the mountain bluebird. But we are going to need to at least grab 1 egg to be able to play those 2 there. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. If we did these 3 here and we wanted to play this, we're going to play that like this. I think that is the way we would play this setup. If the birds surrounded, the birds would have another habitat. Yeah, no, we don't. I think that's the right setup. Okay, so what do we got for our bonus cards? We've got birds with geography terms in their names, birds with this type of nest. That's got it there. Do we have any geography? Mountain bluebird, I think, is the geography, and birds with that type of nest. There was 1 there, but I think we're going to go ahead and go with the birds with the geography in their names. Let's do it. Let's go with that. Why not? Why not? Here we go. All right, so we're going to want to put down this sparrow to start off here, and that sparrow is going to be going in the grasslands, and that will also then help us be able to put down an additional egg. Lay 1 egg on any bird, eh? Well, shoot. The goal was here to use the turkey vulture after putting down the mountain bluebird, but I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think that's going to happen here. I think we're going to go in and put down the turkey vulture in one of the other locations here so that we can then be grabbing some more food. So we can grab some more food by possibly discarding some cards, and I think we may be discarding the mountain bluebird after all, folks. So we're going to go ahead and do the turkey vulture. When another player's hunting, predatory ability succeeds, we gain 1 food from the bird feeder. At this point now, it's probably too early to tell, but I don't think they've placed down a bird that's got the hunting or predatory ability, whatever that is there. And we are going to want to grab a card and put down some more birds here in the grasslands. Any of these birds be helpful? Eastern bluebird, maybe. Look at that. We could play the Eastern Bluebird and then the Mountain Bluebird if we had enough resources to play those cards, but I don't think we're going to have enough resources. Not for this round, I don't think. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to try to build this up. We can possibly build it up with a Barrow's Goldeneye. I think we're going to have to build it up with whatever randomly pops up here. Let's see. Grasshopper Sparrow. Lay one egg on any bird as well. Okay, why not? Why not? We got more sparrows. That's okay. We can do with that. This has only one resource, so this is good. This is really good because we could still possibly go ahead and put down these two here. We got to grab enough resources or food for them. I think we can do that. So first things first, we're going to go ahead and put down 2 eggs here and put down the 3rd egg with this because that says lay 1 egg on any bird. We're going to put that down over here with a turkey vulture. So we've got enough eggs now to be able to place some birds. Now we're going to go ahead and focus on grabbing the resources that we need so that we can place those 2 birds down. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab that first resource. The only resource we can grab from here that's going to help us out is going to be that cherry for the mountain bluebird, and we're going to want to go ahead and get a combination of worms and wheat to be able to place these 2 down. Can we get it done in the 3 turns that are left on this round? Well, if we were to grab this fish, we could then roll that there. But it makes sense for us right now to grab a card. And see, the reason we're doing this is because, and it don't matter what card we grabbed, we want them to try to grab more food. Hey, look at that. They succeeded at one of their predatory abilities that we can grab a food from the bird feeder, so we got lucky there. Let's grab that fish. That's going to allow us now to come in and grab food. We can discard the king rail to grab 2 bits of food. We're going to roll the dice in the bird feeder because there's only one type of resource, one type of food left in the bird feeder. And now, ooh, that was not at all what we needed. We needed worms and we needed wheat, which were probably the easiest food to get, but we did not get them. That is going to hurt. That is going to hurt quite a bit. Man, at this point, all right, so at this point we've got to figure out what route we're going to take now for our final turn here. Looks like we're all at 1. I think I'm the last one on the round, so we're all going to share that first round. So really hoping. See, at this point I could have put down these 2 if I would have had the right food, but well, it happened. That's okay. Let's figure out what this turn should be. Let's grab some cards here because maybe we can pick up something that we can play. Nothing yet. That's okay. Here we go. So first round is pretty much a stalemate. We're going to share all the points there. 1 point each, so nobody's coming up on top of that round. Next round is going to be a number of birds in the forest, so let's concentrate on putting more birds into that forest. Hey, look at that. We got another food there, so let's pick up a pick up a berry. Why not? All right, in the forest. So we don't need these so much right now. Shipping sparrow. Let's see. Play another bird in the... Golly, look at that. I can't play any of these birds. Shipping sparrow. Maybe that sparrow there is going to be able to be played as soon as we can get some food here that matches up. Got to grab another card there. And see, even then, we need a worm, we need a wheat. That red-bellied woodpecker is going to be able to go right back into here. into the forest there as soon as we can grab the right food. Let's go for it. We're going to discard a card here right away. Make sure that we're able to play. We're able to play the cards that we want. So let's roll. Here we go. So we've got wheat. Thank goodness. We've got worms. And now we can play some cards. Okay, so this is a little tricky here because we can build this up going this way. It's not, you know, the round one's over on that, but we can build this up so that we can put down more eggs, which is going to be good. That's what we're trying to do. And then we'll put down the red-bellied woodpecker up here on top in this area there. Alternatively, we can put down the red-bellied woodpecker here, be able to grab more food, and then play these cards. I think that's the right move to do. Let's do that. That vulture seemed pretty mad that I clicked on his egg. Alright, so red-bellied woodpecker goes down. We'll be grabbing some more food here in just a moment to place the grasshopper sparrow along with the mountain bluebird. And so if we do this here, we're going to go ahead and re-roll the whole bird feeder. That then allows us to grab that worm. We're going to leave the wheat in there so that we can grab that with the woodpecker. We'll grab the fish. That will take the wheat, and we are going to want to go ahead and take that and keep it with us for now. Okay, we've got now the turkey vulture. Turkey vulture there is... I thought the turkey vulture was doing something. Alright, here we go. We are now in... We're in the second round. We are in... We're going to take a quick look at the AI, what they've done so far here, because we've got... Just want to take a quick peek at the birds that they've got. Okay. Snowy egret, fish crow, killdeer, and pileated woodpecker. Perfect. So let's keep going. What we're trying to do here is we're trying to get the grasshopper sparrow and the mountain bluebird together down here. Same turn. One berry, one worm. We can put down the grasshopper sparrow now. Alright, so we can place both of them on the same turn here. So mountain bluebird goes first. That will allow us then to play the grasshopper sparrow afterwards. And that will get us all the way over here so we can place more eggs down as well. Before we do that though, I just want to make sure I don't have another one here that I can also put down. No. Alright. Grasshopper sparrow. No. Mountain bluebird. Mountain bluebird. And we are going to take away egg there. Now I'm going to place down the grasshopper sparrow because of that ability. And take away the other egg. Perfect. Plenty of birds, plenty of birds. Number of birds in the forest. He was winning that one. Let's see. Round 2. 2-2. Alright. So we can try to grab a bird that we can place in the forest, but even if we did, we would have to lay eggs. And we just don't have enough turns anymore to compete for that round. So we're going to go straight in and just place some more eggs. So we're going to use up one of the resources here with, let's say, the mouse to place down 4 eggs. This allows us to place birds on any, or eggs on any bird, so that's cool. We'll go ahead and put some more eggs in here. It doesn't really matter where the eggs go at this point because there is no round that the eggs will matter until the 4th round, where we do have to now start building up the water. Lay 1 egg on any bird, put it on himself. Lay one egg on any bird, put him on himself. So we got a great amount of eggs on that turn. So that was what, 4, 5, 6? That was 6 eggs. I think that's pretty good. 6 eggs, 6 points at the end of the game. So that's pretty good for us. We should be looking into placing something here in the water. So maybe with the blue heron, we can do that. Let's grab that bird. And we'll be also grabbing another water bird so we can place both of them on the same turn as well. So we'll be ending the second turn here, or second round. Hey, bonus. Do we want to grab that? We need a worm. Let's roll. No worms, eh? Well, we'll grab a berry. Sharing first place in the second round with the crazy hand, 3 points each there. And round 3 has started. So let's go ahead and let's take a quick peek at the AI and what they've done here so far. We've got 2 birds in the grassland, 2 birds in the forest. They've got no birds in the waterway. So we got the snow egret. We got 1 bird there for the badger. And the reason I'm looking at that water is because the number of eggs in the water is going to matter there at the final 4th round. The 3rd round is just going to be the number of birds in general. And so great blue heron is going to allow us to place another bird afterwards. And I think the tree swallow there will be the bird we'll be able to place with it. Take a card from your hand behind this bird. If you do, draw 1 card. That's a nice bird there. And in order for us to place that bird, we're going to need a worm as well, along with a worm for the great blue heron. So I think the proper move to make here is to grab some food, try to get the worms that we need. I think that's the right move, although although we could just go after that card. Yeah, we need to find that worm. So let's grab a fish, roll the dice, and now we've got the worm that we can do. So we'll go ahead and grab a worm. This will also help us out with the wheat. We can go ahead and cash that wheat now onto that bird so we can get a point at the end of the game, because we do have 1 wheat there, so that would be just fine. And now the AI is going, so we can then place the great blue heron. We're going to want to wait till we grab another type of bird there. One of their abilities says all players play 1 egg on any 1 bird with a tree nest. We've got plenty, so let's put 1 of those eggs down. And now we are going to want to draw a card. So we can draw that tree swallow, and we are going to need that additional worm. And that will allow us then to be able to place both the great blue heron and the tree swallow there on the following turn if we can grab that worm. We'll get the worm here. And I think at this point grabbing the mouse would be just fine. There are no wheat, surprisingly there. Okay, so now on this turn, we've got 3 turns left on the 3rd round. They've got another egg laying ability that triggered, so we'll place that egg down on that bird, and then we can then place the great blue heron. We can place a tree swallow. That will use up 1 of the eggs, and that allows us to put down 2 birds in the water. Let's see where we're at here. 2 turns left on the 3rd round. We are leading the round with 7 birds total, and that is because we have been able to grab plenty of birds with this ability and really maximize the number of birds that we've got. So let's see now at this point here, we can now grab 2 cards because we've got these birds these birds built up. Grab some food. Let's just go ahead and grab some cards here. So we're going to go ahead and choose 2 cards. That will help us out. Let's try to match up some of that food there as well. So nothing really matches up. Let's draw some cards off of the deck there. So this says tuck a card from your hand behind this bird. If you do draw 1 card, we definitely want to get that done because tucking a card behind that bird is going to give us 1 additional point at the end of the game. And then we'll be able to draw a card anyways for it. The Chimney Swift is going to be the way to go because that's got 2 worms and we don't have 1 even on here. So let's tuck that behind the bird. And then we'll draw an additional card here from the deck. Turkey Vulture ability was triggered because of a successful hunt on their side, and so we will now bring up some more wheat. That Forester's Turn is going to be going down in that water as well. That's one we definitely want to put down, so we can put down more eggs in the water and go after that 4th round as well. I think we're doing good, guys. I think this is going to be the game to cap off the best 2 out of 3 with the AI. Now, that being said, one thing I've learned about this game is when you think you're going to win, the AI shows you just how many points they can get, and then when you think you're going to lose, there's some surprises in there that kind of balanced it out for you. We're going to take a look at their board here. We've got the water. They've got no birds in the water, the Crazy Hen. This is the bird that keeps activating that ability that we're getting our vulture triggered with. Badger. Badger's got 2 birds in the water, including the American bald eagle. We've got the grasslands there and tree. Okay, so they've got a good amount of birds, but again, folks, it's looking really good right now for the 4th round. So now we want to go ahead and focus on putting the number of eggs in the water so that we can win the 4th round as well. We can also go after another bird to place in the water, really cap that all off. But I think at this point here, just really going after the number of eggs we can put down will probably be the best way to do this. Let's go after that. So 6 out of 21 maximum eggs that we've got. That means that there would 15 eggs that we can put down if we did this every turn. We could do that in 3 turns. So we essentially have 2 turns that we can kind of mess about and figure out what else we can put down. I like the idea of going after a bunch of cards, maybe placing a bird down that's got a good amount of eggs that are going to help us out, and then these abilities these 2 abilities would play as well anyways. So let's do that. Let's eat up one of these eggs. And we're going to go after birds. Let's just get some birds from here. Why not? And now it says draw a card, and if you do, discard a card at the end of the turn. Okay, tuck a card from your hand. Let's tuck a card that will not be of any use to us whatsoever. I think that's going to be this one right here. Choose another card. There we go. That's a good one. I like that one. See if we can put that one down. And then we'll be discarding a card here with maybe the burrowing owl. Yeah. Not a whole lot we're going to be able to do here. I think we'll probably just use up these last 4 turns to grab some eggs. I'd love to put down. Yeah, you know what? We can put this one down. We can do that. Yep. Let's do that. That's going to grab us some points for the number of eggs. The points on the bird. We're gonna be able to also move this about so that we can grab a bit more eggs on there. I think that's great. I think that's it. So the last 3 turns are going to be spent putting down some eggs. We'll go ahead and fill up all the eggs over here down at the bottom with the water, and see how that plays out. These abilities are going to activate now, so they're rolling for mice. No mice there. I'm going to go ahead and lay 1 egg on any bird. We'll fill up all the water first, and then another one over here. I'm grabbing some food from the bird feeder. I don't think we need... Yeah, just in case. I'll get the worm there for the spoonbill. So there's 2 turns left, guys. Here's a chance. Here's something we can do. We can put the spoonbill down. Give us 2 new bonus cards. We'll keep 1, so we have a chance of getting some more points that way as well. And then we'll be able to put down some more eggs in the water. We're definitely got that round in the bag, though. So I think maybe focusing just on the number of eggs will be just fine. I think we'll be just fine that way. Unless this is 4 points. This is 6, this is 2, so this is a net of 4, plus the bonus card. Better go in that route. I think that's the better move. Here we go, bonus card. So, birds with wingspan 30 centimeters or less, that's not going to be one we're going to be able to get. But birds with colors in their names, we've got 5 of those birds. That gives us 3 points. So that gives us some more points at the end of the game. This was a better move than putting down those eggs. Final turn of the game. We're going to go ahead and put down those 4 eggs and just get those down on the bird here. Roll the dice, give me some mouse. Yeah, we got a mouse. So we can tuck that behind that. We're going to go ahead and put down another egg. And another egg there as well. I think we got it. Here we go. Here we go. We got the 4th and final round, giving us 7 points. Badger's got 4. Crazy Hand's got 3. That's kind of all the points. We're going to do the number of points on the birds, so the amount of the cards. Coming up on top there. End of round goals. Here we go. Here we go. We're leading good. Here we go. Eggs, 1 point each. And food on the cards, 1 point each. Well tucked cards, 1 point each. I'm at 73. And we've got it. 3rd and final round. 3rd and final game. Best 2 out of 3. Coming up on top with the AI. So again, the AI, low scoring game. 60 points. 61, 62 for the hen and the badger. That first game that we played against the AI, they came up on top with 80-something points. So just not some good draws for them. And I was able to maximize again the number of points for myself, getting again in those 70s. I've had games where I've scored 100 points plus. So right now, this is just really, I think, pretty average for the number of points that I'm getting in these matches. But that has to do a whole lot to do as well with the number of rounds that you win, because that takes away points from your opponent and gives you more points overall as well. So I just clicked on overview there so we can see how they ended up. We ended up with the Crazy Hen having those 2 birds there in the grassland, these 2 in the forest, and the bird here in the waterway. So not a very strong board for that hen. The badger had, again, these 2 in the water with a bald eagle there, 9 points for him. The fish crow, the killdeer, and the Sprog's pipit. This was a pretty neat setup here, but again, just nothing really that strong. This might have been the strongest thing the badger had going, but probably would have benefited from having 1 more bird and really be able to get more out of this habitat. And here's where we ended up at the end of the game. Thank you, folks, for sticking around, taking a look, trusting in me that I would come up on top. I know some of you were really cheering on. Hopefully, maybe I got a fan or two that's looking at that going like, yeah, you got it. But I was going to post this either way, whether I won or lost. So, a little bit to my ego. I'm like, hey, I was able to pull that off and then win the best 2 out of 3 at the end. Um, Thank you again for sticking around. This is Wingspan. My name is Joseph. I'm going to be posting some more videos on different games that I like. Wingspan. We'll do some other games as well. Maybe we'll do some different versions of Wingspan or different types of games, like against real opponents. We'll do something, online. We'll get some more going. Comment. Let me know what you want to see, what kind of game types or games that you'd like to see me play and commentate on, and I'll definitely put something together with those comments. Like, also subscribe. Subscribe. Please, if you can build that up for me, I'd greatly appreciate it. And hit the notification button that tells you when I post another video as well. So, thank you again, and we will catch you all on the next one.